Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing our St. Patty's Day look. I'm going to be working out of a couple palettes, so I'll try to show them as I use them. And we're going to jump in pretty quick. So yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been with me, thank you. And if you don't like me or my videos, please don't fucking watch me. I'm going to go ahead and start my normal. I'm going to do my Frsalis. So I'm going to start with the Rose Gold Elixir, if I can open it. And do a little bit of this for moisture. I am obsessed with these things because it makes my makeup look so much better. I've tried, doing my face without it and using it, and I really like the way it looks much better when I use the Frsalis. I'd probably never be able to not have those damn little things. I wish they weren't 50 bucks a piece. Okay, and then I'm going to go, sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice, I think. I'm going to go in with the Unicorn Essence, and this is just a primer. And it doesn't really leave too much of a tacky base, but it does a little bit. And I think it helps make the makeup stick a lot longer and a lot better, so I'm going to do that, spread it around. So I'm not Irish, I'm pretty much full-blooded German, but I like to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, so wearing my green, got all my green shit on. Yeah, alright, let's get these out of the way real quick so I don't drop them. And look what I did to my nails. Like, I put glitter on nail polish. I'm a hot mess. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. And then I put a top coat over it, and now it's starting to kind of like wear off. I don't know. So we're going to prime our eyelids using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And I'm going to go to my nephew's birthday party after I put my face on. So hopefully I can put together a look. I've had one in mind, and I watched, I think her name is Seaflower. I watched her video and kind of got an idea from her on how I wanted to do it, because I had a thought and then I didn't know if I liked the thought or not, and then I tried to look up somebody who had kind of done something like that, and I ended up liking it, so we're gonna go for it. Alright, I'm gonna set that primer with my Bare Minerals powder. Same routine every time. Nothing new. It's hard to switch up stuff when you find something that works good for you. And I have to take a drink of pop. I have like the worst cotton mouth right now, so this is my coffee. My Coca-Cola. Okay, make sure those are nice and set. Alright, so next, sorry if you guys can hear all that rattling, I've got a bunch of shit everywhere. Next we are going to, I think we're going to get started. I'm going to use I'm going to start with the Morphe 35B palette. I guess I should open it and show you what it looks like. Just looks like that. We're going to use this orange for the transition, and then we're going to use some of these greens, and I think put this yellow shimmer in the middle and put some gold over it. So I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. We're just going to see if we can put it on our face the way we want it to look. So, excuse me. Alright, need my brush. I use the same transition brush every freaking time. All my brushes are all over the place. Ooh, sorry if I bumped you. This palette doesn't bend backwards, so I kind of have to like maneuver it weird. Alright, so I'm going to jump into that orange, and I'm going to start building it up. So I'm going to start light and work my way up so I don't end up too heavy here. So we're straight going in with the orange, no lighter color to work up to, just this one. I think my look is going to end up being very similar to the girl I was just talking about. She's a bigger YouTuber. I didn't think about putting, the one thing I didn't think about was using the orange just solely as the transition, so I did get that from her, to be honest. But I wanted to do a green halo eye with gold in the middle, so yeah. And I liked the way the orange looked on her halo, so. And I was thinking about it, and don't most Irish people have red hair? So red, orange, it kind of looks the same to me. And I do see orange in a lot of the like St. Patty's Day stuff, so yeah. I think it'll work. Ooh, it is very pigmented orange though. I'm trying to be careful not to go too heavy right off the bat because I am going to have to, you know, use it again to blend out and stuff, so I'll be adding more product as we go throughout the video. Alright, one more. Sorry I didn't get a video uploaded yesterday. I spent my time on the phone with my brother and his girlfriend, and I had doctor's appointments, and yeah, and it feels so good when I got home, so I still don't feel very good. I've only slept like 2 hours, dude. I feel like shit, to be honest. I don't feel good. I had a hard time getting comfortable. My shoulders and my hips and my knees are just like burning almost. It's crazy. So you get a bunch of steroids and it fucks me up. But I'm not doing steroid pills anymore now. I'm just getting shots. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we got that laid down. I picked the wrong brush. I think we're going to use a shader brush. And I'm going to pick up, I think we're going to start with this shimmery green. Well, no, I don't know. We're going to start, I don't know what green I want to start with, huh? I think we're going to start with this green, and then we'll add the shimmer towards the middle. So I'm going to take a little packing brush and grab the matte. One's a matte and then one's a shimmer. Did I say that right? Yeah, okay. So we're going to stick that on the outside. The outer V, that's what it's called. And I'm not going to bring it too high up. Like I said, we're going to do some blending and we got to kind of map it out real quick. So that's kind of what I'm doing, is just mapping shit out and seeing what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put it together. So, and then I'm going to add a darker green on the most outer parts too. So I have not done a look like this, so that's why I like to kind of map stuff out when I haven't done, you know, something like this before. So especially like oranges and greens. Very weird colors, but they're gonna work. We're gonna make it work. I think it'll be alright. It's gonna be bright and pretty, so the pretty colors anyways. And I'm just grabbing that and kind of, like I said, just mapping out where I want to put everything. I'm having a hard time with my hands today, so probably holding the brush is weird, but my hands are giving me problems. But I didn't want to miss doing the St. Patrick's Day look. Even I don't feel good at all, but I really wanted to do it. So I know there's a bunch of them going up right now, and I wanted to get in on that, so to speak. So yeah, I like that. Okay, so far so good. And I'm going to probably take that light green shimmer and just bring it in towards the center more. And then this will just kind of be like our base green for the most part. Ooh, I'm so afraid I'm going to bump that and knock it right off the table. Alright, we're getting there. I just want to make sure they're even, as much as we can get them even. That looks alright. Okay, I'm going to just basically wipe that brush off and then go in with this light, it's like a lime green shimmer. So I'm going to put this one closer to the center. It'll help transition. I'm basically kind of doing it backwards, but we're going to build a transition-y ombre type of look. A little bit of a gradient. Okay. And I do have my makeup wipes so we can clean out a bunch of fallout that I'm getting right now. Yeah, that color didn't do much over the green we already laid down, but I know it's there and it'll help in my mind. Especially because we're going to put like a gold, yellowish gold in the middle. Yeah. Want to keep the center of the eye the lightest, so we're going to do this like that. Ooh, look at all that green I got going on underneath my eye. Holy shit. Yeah, glad I grabbed makeup wipes. I didn't use any Fix Plus or anything with that either, so we're going in bare. Alright, and now I'm going to take a smaller, this is the Morphe 506, I think. M506. It's a little tiny crease brush. I'm going to go in to this darker, this darker green right here. Yeah, actually I might mix these two, this dark one and this one. And just like a dab of each. Because I don't want to go teal, I want to keep it green, so. And then I'm going to stick that on the outer. And then I'm going to do an even darker green too. So we're just building up our greens and getting some dimension going. And yeah. It's hopefully going to turn out the way I have it envisioned in my head. Yeah, we're going to definitely need a darker green on the outer part. So I'm going to probably grab that one from the Jaclyn Hill palette. She's got a really beautiful green in there. It's kind of weird because when you look at it, you can't really tell that it's green, but once you use it, I've swatched it a bunch, so yeah. Just going along building this shit up. We should probably, if you are following along, have something like this. And I'm just using that green on the very bottom now. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to put this aside and I'm going to go into the Jaclyn Hill palette. And let me see the name of it real quick. I think it's called Enchanted. Yeah, okay. I think it's called Enchanted. So we're going to use, oh, I gotta make sure that it's the right one. Let me grab it on my brush and dab it on my, yeah, okay. So we're going to use this color right here. And we're going to put that on the very, very, very out part. And I'm going to get an even smaller brush for that little area. If I can find one. Yeah, so this doesn't have a number on it, but it does have a little hair. And I'm going to very carefully do this. I don't want to screw this up now that I've gotten all the colors laid down. So I'm just going to kind of put it in there and wiggle it. And then see, I'm just putting it on the very, very out. That'll give it some dimension. Kind of like when I did the last halo look I did, and we used that blue at the very edges. It just gives a little bit of, I don't know, dimension. I don't know the other word to use for it. And I think I am going to go into her color sitting next to this one and stick that on here too. So I kind of want it to not be so lime green. I want a little bit more green in here, a little darker green. Okay. Yep. And blend it. Blend it, blend it. And whenever you're using a really dark color like this, just go in and build it up. It's going to take a few minutes, but it's worth it in the end, to not have to go, you know, and try to undo something. So it's better just to work your way up. I have learned that the hard way. Sometimes I get a little excited and a little impatient, and it ends up costing me more time in the end trying to fix it. So, oh yeah, okay, I like that. I'm just gonna start working it into those other greens very gently. I don't even know what I look like right now. I think I look cray-cray. This is it'll get better as we go, right? It's looking a little funky right now, but it'll be right. Alright. Just go back and forth so you get your eyes even and till you get them the way you want them. That's what I do. Alright. See, and I did end up bringing that green in a lot more than I thought I would, but so that's why you map it out. It's all just a guide to see what you want to do, but make sure you do get this right along your lash line, this darkest green, really good, because you definitely don't want that skin peeking through right there and not having it be, you know, uniform to the other one. Oh, I'm just gonna make sure I go along my lash line really good and even them up a little bit. Hopefully we get more than just the eyeshadow done in this video, but if not, we'll make a video part 2. I always say a video part 2, but we'll make a part 2 and finish off everything. So, alright, I feel good about that. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit more right here. You never have to do exactly the way somebody else does it. A lot of times I get ideas and then I put my own little thing into it. I hate copying people. So I'll watch something and then I'll be like, oh, okay, that's a good idea. And then I'll find my own colors or my own, you know, little way of doing it. So it does help to watch and get different, you know, options and different ideas. I don't think I'm a teaching channel. I think I'm just an idea channel. So, alright, I like that. I'm going to go back to the 506 brush. Actually, hold on. I'm going to grab this darker green in her palette. And it is called Diva. Alright, and I'm going to grab it and I'm going to spray it real quick with a little bit of the Mario Badescu. This is the cucumber with aloe. I thought it'd be fitting because it's green, you know. I actually thought about that. Alright, we're going to spray it once and then we're just going to bring that right on in right there. I'm just going to pull from the darker green we just laid down. So we're basically covering up that really light green that we put down, but that's okay. My son's up snowboarding. He has a season pass, so he's been going a lot. My youngest one loves doing that kind of stuff, so I'm missing him today. But we're gonna go out and see my nephew and hang out with my family. So I am excited about that. I love seeing my sister and my mom and my brother and stuff, so it should be a good time. Hey, I'm recording. So go talk to whoever you're talking to somewhere else. Mike, do you hear me? I'm recording. Stop.
Got it, Sarah. Thank you.
Thank you. Ooh, he's mad at something. You can just really hear it. I can hear you loud. Alright, so we're going to ignore all that going on out there. I don't know what's going on, but yeah. Alright. Ooh, come on. So there is that. And I think we're gonna leave it. I don't want to do too much more to this because we're just blending greens all over the place right now. So yeah, just make sure they're even. We're down to 9 minutes, so we probably need to move on. We're gonna grab this yellowy color. I don't quite know what to call it, but let me show you real quick. Alright, so it's like a shimmery, yeah, it's like a shimmery yellowy gold color. We're going to lay that one down right in the middle, and then I'm going to go over it with a little bit of glitter. So I'm going to wipe this up good because we had a bunch of green on it. I probably should just grab my MAC one because it's a little bit wider and it'll get the job done a little bit quicker. So hold on a sec. Me and my 1,000 brushes, always looking for freaking brushes, man. Always. Really? Why aren't you just sticking out to me? Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to find my MAC 242. She was being a little bitch hiding from me. Alright. So I'm going to wet my brush real quick. And then I'm going to pick up that color I showed you guys. And then I'm going to wet it again. And then we are going to stick that right in the center. As much as we can. Woo! And like I said, it's like a really yellowy gold. Very light color for sure. So, whoops, I'm probably covering up where you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. So I'm just kind of being careful because I don't want to muddy the colors now. So I'm going to try to be careful. Oops, I have a hard time doing this with my hand. Can't see. There. Let's try that. Okay. I don't think I've used all these colors together like this before, so it's very interesting. It's definitely giving me St. Patty's Day vibes though, so I'm going to spray it again. And go in again, spray it. Alright, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Real quick. I wanted this color is like perfect for me because I wanted a really light gold. I didn't want to go in with a darker coppery type of gold. So I was really glad that I was looking through my palettes last night and I found this color. Okay. I definitely want to take a second and make sure that they're somewhat matched up. I am going to go in now, I think, with the darker green from Jaclyn Hill's palette real quick, just so that I make sure I blend this yellowish gold color. Good. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Yeah, alright. I don't want to get obsessive about it, but let me think. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to go in with that green from this same palette, and I'm just going to kind of tap into it. It was the one that was kind of at the bottom. I've laid so many different colored greens down that I don't think it even matters at this point. I'm just going to use it to blend around. Yep. There we go. Do it right there. There we go. Okay. I think she's starting to come together a little bit. I probably didn't need to lay down as many different greens and different types of green that I did, but you know, we're just having some fun. It's all part of the process, I guess. I wouldn't have known until I did it. So, and build a little roof like that. Connect the halo like that. Yeah, I think that's working. I have 5 minutes, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get my lashes on with you guys. I'll probably just get them on off camera and we'll go to part 2. So I do the same thing every time, so you guys aren't gonna miss anything. I will tell you the lashes I'm gonna use though. Probably in the second part, because I still am looking at, I have 2 pairs sitting here that I just don't know. I'm gonna hold them up to my eye and see which one still lets me see what we got going on the lid. Okay, and I want to make sure that I bring that yellow up to my, like right above my natural crease, so you can see it when I open my eyes here. I think this one is just a little bit more whiter. Yeah, okay. Alright, I feel good about that. I do, I guess, want to go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette though and grab the Enchanted color. It was the darkest green that we used. I'm going to take it on the same M506 brush from Morphe and just very carefully deepen that outer part. So I use the deepest one from the 35B palette, and then I'm going to use this deepest one from Jaclyn palette, and God, I hope this turns out okay. Hopefully, if it doesn't, my lashes will cover up and it'll be alright. Okay. Woo. Let's get that. Like that. Come on, we're almost there. Sorry guys. If you want it done good, you kinda gotta give it its own moment, huh? Yeah, I really didn't need to go in with all those other greens, because now I'm like, fuck, I can't even see them. Okay, and then I'm going to wipe my brush off really good. I'm going to go back into the, oh come on you butthole. Ooh, that glitter's starting to come off on my fingers. I even put a top coat on it so it wouldn't do that. I'm going to go back into that. And I'm just going to, oops, wrong fucking color, Sarah, pay attention. Alright, I'm just going to kind of go around the edges of that darkest green. We're going to blend it out a little bit, and then I'll add a little bit more of that orange. Make sure it's all somewhat blended at least. At least we tried, right? Okay. Yeah. That's looking a little crazy, not gonna lie, but I don't hate it, so we're gonna make it be alright. Yeah, okay. So what was I gonna do next? Oh yeah, the orange. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my freaking transition brush that I use, and I'm gonna go back into that first orange. I just don't want to pick up the palette again, so I'm gonna take that first orange and we're gonna kind of go over the edging of all that one more time. Woo! Okay. Yeah. It looks crazy. I don't know if I like it. I don't hate it, but I don't know if I'm super proud of it. It was an idea in my head. Let's just say that, and that's what we got from it. Alright, so my camera's about to go off, so please head over to part 2 to see how I finish my look. I love you guys. Peace.